What's up, guys? It's Lion King Zachary. Hope y'all are doing well. Today, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite subjects. Anime is one of my favorite passions. Sadly, as time goes, kind of died down. Not that I don't like animes or the animes I watched, just that as time goes, I think animes are getting weaker and weaker because they're only adaptations from the manga, their original form, and my favorite mangas have really poor adaptations. One of my favorite mangas, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, has a fantastic anime. It's like my second favorite next to Dragon Ball Z. But the thing is, the best parts aren't animated. Like they're not as important to me as Dragon Ball Z is. Dragon Ball Z is far more than just fights, epic music. It's really about what's behind the fights, how they get to it, the motivation, the speeches, the phenomenal quotes. This anime is succulent. So many characters are outstanding. Even the villains are really fucking great. And it started off really strong. The first enemy they're facing is Goku's brother, and it just introduces the subject of this arc or this saga, let's say. I really enjoyed the OG Dragon Ball, but not nearly as much as I enjoyed Dragon Ball Z. Because to this day, Dragon Ball Z has an immense impact on my day to day basis. When I go to the gym, what I prefer most listening to is Dragon Ball Z, like music, montages, remixes, lesbi epic remixes, dubsteps, all around Dragon Ball Z, because Dragon Ball Z is about getting stronger and always being better, always improving. And it's not just about fighting and being strong, it's also about what it means, what it holds. I think the best Dragon Ball Z character is Vegeta, but I prefer Goku because it's my personal preference. Because Vegeta is smarter, he has better speeches, but Goku has a better ideal. He has a better reason to do what he does, to train for. Vegeta only trains to surpass himself, to surpass someone else, and always surpass someone else. Goku doesn't do that just to surpass himself and beat someone. He does it because he needs to. He wants to protect life. And Gohan is also an amazing character. Until the ending part, the last arc, the Buu arc, he wasn't on the top, but he had some pretty good. He had a good comeback in my opinion. It's really just Dragon the Super that kind of drops the ball massively. But there's a lot of things that I really love about Dragon Ball Z and why it's my all-time favorite. After I watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I thought this was the pinnacle of anime. But as I rewatched scenes from Dragon Ball Z, I realized that this was far better. Just way better execution overall. The music is incredible to this day. The quotes are they still give me chills. They still make me push forward, push harder, be stronger for the sake of good, not just to better myself. No, for the sake of humanity. There's so many things to talk about Dragon Ball Z. It's mind numbing. But I think Vegeta is the best character because of his will and his determination to surpass Goku. It's his only motivation, and he always pushes forward, trying his best. But that's why I prefer Goku, because he has far more reasons to be better. He has to be a good father figure. He has to protect his friends. He's the protector of the universe. He's not just the protector of the earth. He tries to protect everyone. That's why he went on Namek, because he had to do better. I mean, sure, he was there for the Dragon Balls, but he didn't just take the Dragon Balls, did his wish, everything's fine, let's peace out. No, he tried to save them. He didn't give a fuck. My favorite speech from Goku is as follows. It's the last speech he gives to Frieza. You can destroy planets, but you can never destroy what I am, friend. I am the hope of the universe. I am the answer to all living things that cry out for peace. I am the protector of the innocent. I am the light in the darkness. I am truth. Ally to good, nightmare to you. I fucking love that speech. I'll never get over it. I never will. Because he really wanted to bring back Frieza to the good side, but even then, Frieza just wanted to beat Goku out of ego. In of itself, that's also what Vegeta is aspiring to, but he went to the next level, actually. He just wanted to surpass Goku, but he wasn't intending on killing him. He just wanted to surpass him, to be better than him, and reclaim his title. There's so many quotes. The speech he gave to Gohan when they were training to get to the next level after Super Saiyan in the hyperbolic time chamber. Power comes in response to a need, not a desire. This is so true. It's way more than just about fighting and, anime and, oh, that's powerful, and it's going to push them to the next level. No, it's actually real. And it can be applied in the real world. If you put yourself in a dangerous situation, you'll have to fight through it and get to the best level. You'll have to. You may want to be the best, but if you need it, you'll actually have to attain it. It's not just going to be, oh, I want to do it. No, you have to do it. When there's a deadline, it's way it's way deeper and there are actual stakes. This is also one of the reasons why I wanted to start making a YouTube channel, cuz Dragon Ball Z is so much to me. I started watching the show not expecting much, just to be, average. Was one of the biggest manga ever. Oh, I mean anime. Still very popular to this day, even though it's well past its prime. And yeah, I watched it. I think as a 15-year-old, I didn't just enjoy it. I was looking forward to it, and now I can truly grasp why. Can truly understand why it meant so much to me. Because on the other hand, there's One Piece, which I understood from the get go why it's so important and why it relates to real life. There's so many subjects that relate to the real world that you feel like, no, you think that's only a deviation from what the author thinks what the real world is. It's characterized to be, child friendly and to be a lesson. But Dragon Ball Z is way sneakier than this. It's about fighting, in quotes. It's about saving the universe, getting stronger, epic fights. But the truth is, the fights aren't even that dope. It's the comebacks. It's the reason why they attain such a power. Like the end of the first arc. Goku trained this much, this fucking hard, this madly because he was a weakling compared to a weak Saiyan. He couldn't even handle him. He had to tag up with Piccolo to just defeat him, and at the cost of his life. He was ready to die for the sake of the world. When he realized they'd come back, he didn't have a choice. He had to train even more to the day when he would come back. But I prefer Goku because he always counts on others. Vegeta never does. Only counts on himself. He desperately wants to be the only true great fighter. That's really amazing in of itself. But Goku aspires to do more. He wants to help his friends get to his level. He wants them to attain their best form, their greatest strengths. I think the Majin Buu arc is massively underrated. I think people just ate on it because Gohan started becoming weak. He was laid back, but he was going to school. He had something else to look forward. He's not Goku. He's not the fighter of the universe. He's just a kid. He wants to have a normal life. And even when he did, he was fighting to protect. It wasn't his main purpose. That is all. Vegeta and Goku have that duality. They want to be the strongest, but the thing is that that's where the duality separates. Vegeta does it for himself, for his own ego, and Goku does it to help others. That's why I think the Genkidama is is truly his greatest weapon because he's always been about asking for asking people for help, helping others. He's always relied on others. And if that's his signature move, to be fair, the Kamehameha is not because it's just his main move. It's not his signature move. Like the signature move of Vegeta is the Final Flash. It's pretty much the equivalent, even though it's not power wise. Yeah, the Genkidama is stronger because it relies on others. Goku always relied on others, and that's why he's stronger. Because he doesn't just want to surpass himself to be the greatest. He wants to be the greatest for something better. For his family, for the world, for the universe, for life. That's why I love the Cell games. Because even an android has the same wish. That's beautiful. And when the android 19 or 16, anyways, when the android dies and Gohan gets furious, that's just I'm just out of words. This was mesmerizing. Dragon Ball Z is way more than just people fighting for the peace of world. It's about protecting life at the greater cost of said life. Because that's what the real world is about. We fight to protect others, not just ourselves. Sometimes we must, but it's for that greater purpose of protecting the ones we love. And that's why I prefer Goku to Vegeta. Because he always counts on others because he passes along his will to protect life. Vegeta has the only purpose of surpassing Goku because he lost to him, because he was humiliated. That's really powerful in of itself, but it's not as powerful as Goku's ideals. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up because I want to talk more about Dragon Ball Z because it's really important to me. And obviously, I'm gonna talk about One Piece on a separate video, but Dragon Ball Z means I want to say much more because I can utilize Dragon Ball Z on a daily basis. One Piece is about life in general, but we're gonna talk about this on a separate video. So yeah, if you like the video, please comment, share, subscribe, like it, eat well, rest well, sleep well, and yeah, that's gonna be it. Peace out, guys.